You ever notice how dads and cars are basically the same love story told 1,000 times? They polish them, they protect them, they talk about them like they're children. Meanwhile, the actual children are like, "Hello? Remember me? That's John." And John's most prized possession, a Mustang so shiny it could probably blind satellite. But one Saturday morning, while John was giving his beloved car its weekly bubble bath, his daughter Lily screamed something that would change everything. "Daddy, watch out!" And trust me, she wasn't just warning him about streaky paint jobs. Let's rewind. Number 1. The Mustang obsession. John wasn't just a casual car guy. He was the kind of guy who polishes rims the way other dads flip burgers. Every weekend, buckets, sponge, and hours of scrubbing. His Mustang wasn't just a car, it was the car. But today wasn't just any Saturday. John had gotten great news about his career. He was riding high, which is exactly when life loves to smack you upside the head. And speaking of heads, hold that thought. Number 2. Lily enters the chat. Lily adored her dad, the kind of little girl who begged to ride shotgun even though her booster seat barely cleared the dashboard. That morning she chased John outside, scooter in hand, determined to spend the day with him. And John, in his good mood, finally said yes. Big mistake or big miracle? You'll see. But wait, because what she noticed next wasn't just scooter-level fun. Number 3. The sound of laughter. As John scrubbed, Lily zoomed up and down the street, giggling so loud it was practically background music. He'd glance up, smile, and then go back to buffing his Mustang until it looked like a mirror. But here's the thing about mirrors. They only show you what's in front of you, not what's creeping up behind. And that's where this story flipped. Number 4. The silence. Her laughter stopped. Not slowed, stopped. If you're a parent, you know that silence is never good. It's either crayons on the wall or disaster incoming. John, deep in his bubble kingdom, didn't notice. But Lily, she saw something. Something her little brain immediately screamed was wrong, and she didn't stay silent for long. Number 5. The scream. "Daddy, watch out!" Her voice cracked the quiet like glass shattering. John froze, soap dripping from his hands. He turned slow, too slow to see Lily's horrified face, her little hand pointing wildly at the ground behind him. But pointing at what? Number 6. The blind spot. Here's the thing. When you're obsessed with a car, your eyes are on the chrome, not on the chaos. John couldn't see it. Too much soapy water everywhere, suds turning the ground into an ice rink. Lily screamed again, panic exploding out of her lungs. "Behind you, Dad!" That's when John realized she wasn't messing around. Number 7. The slip. He spun, trying to find what she was pointing at, but the soapy ground betrayed him. One wrong step, and his foot shot out from under him like he'd been hit with a banana peel in Mario Kart. Time slowed. His Mustang gleamed in the background, his daughter screamed in the foreground, and John was falling, backward, hard. Now, if you've ever hit your head on concrete, you know gravity doesn't forgive. Number 8. The horror. Lily couldn't move. She couldn't even breathe. She just stood frozen, eyes wide, tears building. For a little girl, this was the nightmare version of slow motion. Watching her dad, her superhero, slam down helplessly. She shut her eyes, because sometimes kids know the worst thing you can do is watch. But fate had a plot twist planned. Number 9. The camera doesn't lie. What Lily didn't know. The whole thing was being filmed. Their home security camera caught every scream, every fall, every second of that chaotic ballet. Later, that footage would prove she wasn't exaggerating, that her warning scream had been the only thing keeping this from turning fatal. And speaking of fatal, number 10, the cry that echoes. John survived, barely. A concussion, a few bruises, but alive. And when he talks about it now, he says something chilling. Sometimes I can still hear that cry from my little girl at night. That scream wasn't just a sound, it was the reason Lily still has a dad. Because if she hadn't yelled, hadn't noticed, hadn't been there, John's Mustang wouldn't have been his most prized possession anymore. It would have been his daughter's only inheritance. So here's the real kicker. Sometimes the thing you obsess over, the car, the polish, the shine, can blind you to what's actually important. And sometimes the smallest voice in the room, the little "Daddy, watch out," you almost ignore. is the one that saves everything. Now let me throw this to you. What do you think Lily saw before John fell? Was it instinct, divine timing, or just kid-level superpowers? Drop your theories in the comments. And hey, don't just drive past this video like John almost drove past reality. Hit like, smash subscribe, and ring the bell, because we've got more true stories that hit harder than a slip on soapy concrete.